What's good, y'all, YouTube, man? Hey, I felt like just popping out, you feel me? Just something slight, you feel me? Because I had a little drip talk, jewelry YouTuber, merch on, you feel me? But, yeah, man, I really wanted to hop on here and let y'all know to be yourselves, man. And I really wanted to explain to y'all how much, like, that affects you when you're not being yourself, how much just, I'm gonna explain my story and how I overcame this and I found myself, you feel me? Because I used to not be myself, you feel me? I used to always try to act like others, always trying to act like the other race. And people noticed that, and people was like even my closest bros, they was like, bro, just be yourself, you feel me? Like, they would like tell me like even like in the middle of like everything, they just be like, be yourself. And like that hit me, you feel me? It hit me, bro. Cause it's true, man. When you notice yourself when you're not being yourself. People notice when you're not being yourself. Even if they don't know you, they can, no, that not if they don't know you, but people close to you, they notice, man. If you're not yourself, you're just not as fun. You're just not. People don't like. You don't like it when somebody not being themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. If you try to act like somebody else, nobody's gonna mess with you. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna explain my story, man. And how y'all can overcome this. So I grew up with diversity all around. Like the way I grew up, I had middle school. It was white. It was a majority white. But there was still Mexicans and there was still Asians, but there was no black. And so the thing is, it's just something in me. I always drew to the other races. I always drew to Mexicans. I always drew to Asians, and that was like my friend group. Like I was never with the white people. I didn't have anything towards the white people. But yeah, I was really just drawn towards the other races, and those were my friends, you feel me? And so, when you're in a specific friend group, y'all tend to act like each other sometimes, you feel me? Like, that's just how friends is. And yeah, so I just grew up with a lot of diversity going from like elementary, middle school, and then and then I moved, right? I moved to Chicago and I went to a middle school, you feel me? And now this middle school is, I don't want to say primarily black because it's really diverse. Like this school is really diverse. It has a whole lot of ethnicities and races. And so with that, y'all can probably already tell where I'm going with this, you feel me? I'm white, you feel me? And being that everyone around me is not the same color, I'm going to tend to act like somebody else. I'm going to tend to act black. I'm going to tend to act like another person, you feel me? Like my homie or something. And that's why dude was like, bro, just be yourself, you feel me? Because I was like one of the only white people, you feel me? And, especially in my friend groups, I was the only white dude. And, people, all races tend to act like each other. We all know this, you can't deny it. I don't even want to hear no comments arguing. I don't want to hear that because we all know races tend to act like each other. It's not normal you're going to see a black person act like a white person. Not normal you're going to see a white person act like a black person if all they've grown up in is their own kind of race, you feel me? So with me not growing up in my own race, it's just like with growing up with your own race. If you grow up with a certain type of race, you're going to tend to act like them. And that's why I get a lot of, oh, you act black, or you talk like you black, you talk like you ghetto, you doing all that. I'm not saying black is ghetto, but I've heard, you talk ghetto. And I just want to let y'all know that the way I talk comes normal. I don't force anything out of my mouth. Like the way I talk, this is how I grew up. I grew around by non-white people. Like this is just how I talk. I don't have to force anything, and everything that comes out of my mouth is natural. And this is just how I talk because it's how I grew up. That's how the people that talked around me talk. And, that's basically how everyone talks. It's like if you grew up in, example, New York, you're going to talk like you're from New York. You feel me? So I just want to put that little disclaimer in there too, man, because a lot of people be like, I mean, they don't even like, they know they don't even say it sometimes. They just know, you feel me, that I try to act black, you feel me. Even my mom, even my parents, they notice that. But yeah, man, a lot of it, I mean, all of it, you feel me, is natural, man. It just come natural, and I'm just like this. But again, with being yourself, man, I just want to put my story out there so y'all can, you know, you can, I don't know. I just want to put my story out there so y'all can know. But yeah, man, be yourself, because when you are not yourself, you're not truly happy. You're not gonna find anything from within yourself. You're always gonna be trying to look at the next person, trying to up the next person. You're always gonna be trying to, you know, you're always gonna try to be like someone else, and you're not gonna want to do anything that you like. You're always gonna do something that your friends like. You're always gonna do something that other people like. You're not gonna want to do stuff that you like just because they're doing it. You're gonna want to do it. And like I'm saying, man, I can speak from personal experience, and that's why I explain my story, man. When you're not yourself, man, you're just not truly happy, man. And that's like the number one thing, man. You gotta be mentally happy, physically, all that, man. And yeah, God gave us our body. God gave us, you feel me? And you have to be yourself, man. Because if you don't be yourself, I don't even know how to explain this, bro. Like, once you're yourself, man, you'll start finding, I might have to split this to another segment because I really can't think right now. But man, be yourselves, man. Be yourself. You are you for a reason. You have different traits than everybody else. Also, when y'all are yourselves, you attract people that like you. You attract people that want to be by you. You attract people that mess with you for you. You feel me? You're not gonna attract people, because when you're not yourself, and like, let's say you break out, and like, you know, let's say you just get mad or something, people gonna see the real you. People gonna see the real you, and then like you just trying to act like another person, and they're not gonna mess with you for that. You feel me? My bad, I'm looking out the window right now. But yeah. Also, when you're yourself, you also inspire others. You feel me? Even like simple things like this, like, who you seeing just gonna wear this on a regular video, but no, like, y'all, I just be myself, man, and I think y'all can tell by my videos, man, I just be myself, you feel me? I don't, like, at the end of the day, bro, all you have is you. At the end of the day, man, all you have is you. And yeah, man, when you be yourself, you inspire others to be their self. Like, let's say you dress some type of way, and someone comes across your outfit, they're gonna be like, that look cool, bro, because you different, you just dress different, and they would like that. So sometimes they just hop on the wave. It's like hopping on a trend or a wave. Someone first created it, and then, you know, people hopped on it because someone was being themselves, they created something, and then people liked it, you feel me? It's just like with dressing. If you see somebody, they dress some type of way, and you like that type of wave, and then you're gonna start, you know, trying to dress like that, or like trying to fluctuate it a little bit, you feel me? But yeah, man, just be yourself, you feel me? You will be truly happy with yourself if you just be yourself, man. I've learned from experience, and when you're not yourself, you just feel like let's say you're out or at school or something, and you're not yourself, you gonna feel like you just need that breath. Like, when you just get home, you gonna want to just unleash. Like, you just feel trapped when you're not yourself. You might not notice it, but it's how it is, man. When you're not yourself, you just feel trapped, you feel me? And I know maybe not a lot of you can relate to this, but I know I can relate to this, and I know there's a lot of people in this world, man. I know y'all can relate to this, especially if you click on the video. But yeah, you just feel like you're trapped, like you just need an extra breath because you're just not yourself. You're always trying to think of like what to do, what that person is doing. So the ultimate goal I've accomplished is being myself, man, because my whole childhood, man, I've grew up with diversity, man. None of my friends, I only had one white friend. I'm not being like, oh, my brother's sister's cousin's black. No, bro. I've only had one white friend, and so I really just can't relate to how white people move, as I can to other races. You feel me? But yeah, man, I just want to let y'all know that, put that little story behind it, follow up with it, and let y'all know to be yourselves, man, because, like I said, man, at the end of the day, if you're yourself, you're happy with yourself, and you'll be able to do the things you love and not what other people love, man. But, yeah, man, God loves y'all all, bro, and, yeah, man, I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Peace.